Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. No, I am not naked. I am wearing a top. I promise. It's there. I know it has been approximately 7,000 years since I have been on my channel. I missed my October Boxycharm. I honestly don't even remember if I used anything out of my October Boxycharm. I've been going through a really lazy spell. This month's Boxycharm, when I opened it up, I immediately thought I needed to film a video because I loved every single product that I saw in here. If you're not aware, Boxycharm is a subscription service that you only pay $21 a month for, and you receive 4 to 5 full-size products. Typically, it's a value of about $100 or more every month, and you're only paying $21. Just let that sink in. It's worth it. So today, with this Boxycharm First Impressions, we definitely went grungy, vampire glittery realness, and I am 100% obsessed. As you guys know, grungy is like my thing. If you guys are interested in seeing how I achieved this look right here so you can achieve it too, please stay tuned. Alrighty guys, I know it has been forever since I've made a video, but I'm alive, I am well, mostly well. I'm getting over being sick, as you can probably tell in my voice and my nose, because I've been coughing up a storm, crazy allergies, crazy stuffy nose, crazy asthma. It's just been not fun. But I am feeling much better, which is good. And I am here and I wanted to film a first impressions on my November Boxycharm. I think I missed last month. Yeah, my last one was September, so I totally didn't even do an October Boxycharm, which I do apologize for. But I am here, and we're gonna do November Boxycharm, first impressions. So, just like my last Boxycharm video, I did not get anything in my box that pertained to my face. So my foundation, concealer, powder, and my brows are done. I also bronzed a little bit. And yeah, we are going to jump right into the products. I am going to be going in with my usual Revlon Color Stay Concealer, and I'm just going to prime my eyes with that and pat it out with my Beauty Blender.
Option International Metal Palettes on Eastwick Down Road in Mesa. Do you want that one?
No!
It's Beauty Grandiose palette.
Grandiose. Am I the only one that has to look up how to say product names so I don't sound stupid? I really hope I'm not the only one, but you know, I don't want to get made fun of. So the first product in my Boxycharm is the Ace Beauty Grandiose palette. This is what it looks like. It is very warm toned and I am living for it. I'm super duper excited to play with this today. This palette retails for $24.99. The first shade I'm going to go in with is Cinnamon. No! Oh man, that sucks. I flipped the palette around and my fingers dug into one of the shades. 2 of the shades. And now I have shimmer all over me. Ah, that is so frustrating. I hate it when I have a brand new palette. Haven't even touched it yet. And I already ruined it, basically. Not really, but okay, so Cinnamon. I'm going to be taking that on my MAC 217 brush. Has a little bit of kickback, but not a ton. I'm going to go in fairly lightly at first. I'm just putting this into my upper crease. Oh wow. Hello, pigment. How are we?
Dreaming in the dark, we are nothing more than dust.
Keeping this pretty precise to start off, because I'm going to blend it out with another color, and as always it wouldn't be me if I wasn't dragging out the shadow, so a little more to define. So the next thing that came in my Boxycharm was this mini brush set from Luxie. It retails for $30. You get the Luxie 131 mini angled brush, the 121 mini tapered, the 111 mini flat angled, and the 141 mini round. This is what they look like. I'm really excited to use these because I don't have a lot of small detailing brushes. So I'm super duper excited to see how these work, and I am absolutely obsessed with the gold bronzy handles. I think they're so cute, so perfect for holiday. So to blend out that shade from that little brush set, I'm gonna be taking the 121 Mini Tapered, and I'm gonna be blending out Cinnamon with the shade Clove. So this is gonna be going above that shade. And I'm just gonna be using really small circular motions to lightly blend that out and start to give us a seamless edge. Noticed over the last couple of weeks that my skin is changing. I'm starting to get dry patches on my face in random spots, and I have never ever had this happen before. I don't know if it's a product I'm using that's new or if it's just my skin, you know, changing. But if you notice, I have some texture right here on my eye. That is because of what's been going on with my skin that I am not necessarily very fond of. But right here, a little bit on my forehead, and then right where my smile lines are, I've been getting really, really dry, flaky patches, which are just so bizarre to me because it's never ever happened, and it is getting cooler outside, but I've never had dry skin in my life, so I don't know. It's just kind of odd. But anyway, I am just lightly buffing that out now that I have gotten a blend that I'm happy with. I'm not doing the circular motions anymore. I am just doing really light windshield wiper motions over the very top of that Clove shade. Next, I'm gonna go in with Poppy. I'm gonna be taking that on the Luxie 141 Mini Round Brush, and I'm gonna further define our crease. I'm thinking I'm gonna do a cut crease today. Ooh. I'm gonna go back in with Cinnamon on my MAC 217 brush and start to blend out that Poppy shade really, really lightly. I'm going to go in with the 121 Mini Taper brush, but I'm not going to pick up any more of that Clove shade. Just going to blend out a little more. I'm going to go in with some more Poppy. I want it to be a bit more red.
We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars.
So now we are going to cut the crease. Same concealer I used earlier to prime my lids, and then I'm using one of the Alamar Cosmetics brushes from the trio that they sell. It's just a flat synthetic brush. I use it to carve out my brows. I really like how it works. I think I'm gonna do a like all the way from the inner corner all the way out and kind of swoop it like a wing. We are gonna try this again. Was not happy at all with how that cat crease, that's what it is, cut crease was coming out. So I took it all off. I redid the crease because I was happy with it. Now we're gonna take a different route. So I'm gonna be going in with Myrtle. It's like this bronze with a red pinkish tinge to it. I'm gonna be taking that on my MAC 239 brush. I'm gonna pat this all over the lid, meeting up to the crease colors. The MAC 217 blending brush with a little bit of cinnamon on it to help blend those matte crease shades in with the shimmer shade on the lid. So next I'm gonna go in with my NYX glitter primer. I have yet to use this and I've had it for a while. I'm just gonna use a crappy synthetic packing brush that I'm not afraid to ruin. It's from the Urban Decay 2 palette. It's a double-sided synthetic blending brush and synthetic packing brush. I usually use this side for blending out ombre lips, and then I don't really use this side, so I'm not afraid to ruin it. So I'm gonna put some glitter primer on the back of my hand. I'm gonna pick up some of it on my brush, tap it all over my lid where I want the glitter to go. And then the glitter I'm going to be using today is the NYX Face and Body Glitter in the shade Bronze. This is what it looks like. I'm going to be using the same brush to pick it up. I'm going to put some of that glitter into the lid. Smush it on down with my brush so that we don't get a ton all over our face. And pack it all over the lid. I think that's pretty. Yay! I think the outer corner needs a little bit more definition, so I'm going to go back in with Poppy on that 141 mini round brush. And I'm just going to pop this into the outer corner. And then I'm going to go back in with Cinnamon and my 217 brush and blend that out. The last thing for the top of the lid, I'm going to go in with the Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush. I'm going to use the shade that I sadly killed earlier. And I'm going to put Jasmine all over my brow bone. So I just went ahead and curled my lashes, and now I am going to be applying the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. The lashes I'm going to be using today are from Lashaholic Luxury Lashes. This also came in my Boxycharm. They're quite sparse. So as always, I like to put the lash on my eyes, see how it fits. Typically, I always have to cut my lashes. This one is no different. Once you cut it, check the length again. And that will work. Okay. By the way, these lashes retail for $14.99. I'm just gonna apply some clear Duo Lash Glue to this, let it get tacky for about 30 to 45 seconds. I also like to roll it around in my fingers and bend the lash band so it'll adhere to my eye shape a little better. So I always put the center down first, and I like to go in at an upward angle. Put the center down first, and then I do the outer corner. As close to the lash line as you possibly can, especially when you don't have eyeliner on. And then the inner corner I like to take with my fingers. Some people like to use tweezers. I take with my fingers and I kind of pull it to straighten the lash out as far as possible. And then I'll push it down. And I'm not pulling it hard. I just don't want there to be any, random kinks or anything. Okay, so I'm gonna let that glue dry. I am going to do my other eye off camera, and then I'll be back and we will finish everything up. The next product that I got in my Boxycharm is the Cover FX Glitter Drops in the shade Nova. I have always wanted to try these out, so I'm so excited to see how this works. It looks like liquid sun to me. And I'm excited to use it on myself because I have yellow undertones in my skin. So I'm hoping this will look really good on my skin tone. Oh my god. Oh, that's right. I was gonna say I forgot to put blush on, but I wanted to use one of the shades from the Ace Beauty palette. So I think I'm gonna use, yeah, literally that's the only shade I could use. I'm gonna go with Clove. Sorry if the lighting changed at all. I think the sun went to hide behind the clouds for a little bit. Now for the fun stuff. I'm gonna use a really small amount because I don't know how this works. let's just start with that. I'm gonna pat it out with my finger. Glittery, but it's like the perfect amount of glitter to where it doesn't look chunky on your face. I'm gonna use more. Use it on the tip of my nose. Just whatever's left on my finger, my Cupid's bow. The last product in my Boxycharm, oh, I forgot to mention, those glitter drops are $44. The fifth and final product I got in my Boxycharm is the Gentil Bleu Glittering Star Eyeliner in the shade 601. I'm gonna put this in my waterline. Kind of smudge it into the lash line a wee bit. So now back to the palette. I'm gonna go in with cinnamon. Scratch that. I'm gonna go in with poppy. I'm gonna smudge my lower lash line and make it super smoky. Then I'm gonna take a mixture of cinnamon and clove and I'm gonna smoke that out further. And I'm gonna meet it up with the outer corner of Shadow Out Her. I'm just gonna take a clean fluffy brush to diffuse that line and make it less harsh. I'm gonna go back in with Jasmine, which is that shade that we put on our brow bone. I'm just gonna stamp it into my inner corners to brighten up this look. The last thing I am doing to finish up the eyes is just applying some mascara. To my lower lash line, I'm using that same IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. I totally just realized I forgot to say as well that Gentil Bleu eyeliner is only $5. Now for lips, I'm going to be going in with the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Misconduct. But not one word misconduct, like I am misconduct. That's stupid. Anyway, I'm going to be putting this on my lips. Plain and simple. Alrighty you guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I am sorry that I have been so MIA. I know I'm very inconsistent on YouTube and I do apologize for that, but I do appreciate those of you who have stuck around thus far. I actually just hit my 1 year on YouTube recently. I believe it was in October, which is pretty exciting. I didn't realize I'd been doing YouTube that long. A little overview of the products. The palette I absolutely am in love with. It's $24.99 for 8 shades. And the quality is amazing. They are extremely pigmented. They are extremely easy to blend out. And I think they are well worth that price of $24.99. The second thing I got was the mini brush set from Luxie. I find Luxie is kind of a hit or miss for me when it comes to their brushes. This brush set, however, was definitely a hit. As I said, I am kind of in need of detailed brushes for my eye looks. So this is a really great thing for me to have. So I absolutely love those brushes. They retail for $30 for the 4, which isn't terrible, I think. I think that's fairly reasonable, so I think they're worth it. The third product were these lashes. They were $14.99, which again isn't terrible for a pair of lashes, but they are a little on the pricey side if you're used to buying drugstore lashes or Ardell or, you know, lashes of that sort, then they are definitely going to be on the pricey side. I do like the lashes. They are just very natural and sparse, and that is fine, and that's probably exactly what some of you will want. It's not my absolute favorite, so I probably wouldn't spend my own money on it, but I do like them. So if natural lashes are something that you want and you think $15 is worth it, I would suggest them. The band is very flexible and they are very comfortable to wear. The fourth thing I got was the Cover FX glitter drops. I absolutely love them. They're not crazy glittery, but they definitely do have glitter in them, and I think it just looks stunning. Like I said, it looks like liquid sun in a bottle. So love those. They're $44, which is extremely pricey, but like I said, you saw how much product I used. It's gonna last you forever. And the very last thing I used was the Janta Blue eyeliner. It was only $5, so if you're looking for a super inexpensive eyeliner and you want to buy that, you absolutely could. However, I do think there are other drugstore eyeliners that are just as cheap that are better, so I probably wouldn't spend my money on that. But it worked, it did its job, and I'm not upset at it. All in all, if you were to buy all 5 products on their own, you would have spent $118.98. That is a shit ton of money compared to if you're a charmer, you only pay $21 a month and you received all 5 of those products for a fraction of the price you would pay if you were to buy them individually. Just something to think about if you're interested in joining Boxycharm. I think it is absolutely worth it. As I said before, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was great to be back in front of the camera and talking to you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you left a comment or a thumbs up, and especially if you subscribed. I would absolutely love to have you. And yeah, guys, I will catch you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.